Hello.
Yes, new Aquamorn recipe, delicious.
Hawkmorn recipe?
Sheena's stream title.
It's really good.
It's extra crispy is what it is.
Oh, we're still here?
Yeah, it turns out it's hard to do the DPS check with weakness damage down and MIA Dark Knight.
What DPS check? Farson said there's no DPS check.
It's a different phase! Oh my god, I was not wrong.
It's the same phase!
It's a different phase. There is an enrage. It's two different phases.
It's the same phase.
Then how is there an enrage in the middle?
I mean, the music doesn't change.
Yeah, but there's an enrage.
If you go to FF logs, it counts as one
There's
phase.
an enrage!
Did Yoshi P say enrages count are what makes it phases?
So what you're saying is if we fail a mechanic in P6, it's a different phase from the other part of P6 because the bosses enrage.
They don't enrage, they just do extra damage.
Yeah, that's the definition of enrage.
No, because tanks can invuln through it.
So what you're saying is not a hard enrage, but still an enrage.
That's not an enrage, it's just damage.
You need to look
Just
up
because
what
they
enrage
fly
means.
Just because they fly into a rage doesn't mean it's an enrage.
Good news, I didn't flood my opener this time.
I didn't know such a thing was possible.
Off of Bruno. Out. Even.
I killed him.
Who? Him?
Me.
Yes, he's
he
dead.
killed me.
Did you
I
die?
would never take the blame for that.
Did you die when he killed you?
Kind of.
Simon.
All right, quick recap on plan for tonight.
For the thing?
Yeah.
Which group are we putting north? Is it the group that was east or the group that was west?
My
West.
group, because WAF has easier time moving around than Altair does, because Altair is a turret, and also Size is in the other group, so we should go south.
Okay, so we're rotating clockwise then?
Yes.
Okay. Mentally, that makes sense to me now. I think I'm good.
All right. And then just remember, after plumes, there is DPS pass in the center. Everybody else is floating towards northwest, unless it is called that they need to go northeast instead. In which case, haul ass.
Sheena, why did you want the party to go east after Ockmorn? Is it just because Ockmorn puddles are going to be northwest?
What do you mean go east? Aren't we?
After the,
splitting?
yeah, for the stack and spread, we're putting the stack on the east wall. I'm assuming it's because
No,
Ockmorns are
I
north.
meant west.
Okay.
Wrong.
Whereas Felgar should probably be back by then, so what we could do is just put it on the opposite side that we start on. So if we start with Ockmorns on northwest, just put it to the east.
Well, there's 2 stacks, aren't there?
Yeah, but the thing is, if the Ockmorn puddles linger, we're gonna want more room, and Felgar should be back probably when we're doing that. I mean, maybe
Most likely, yes.
we might need more info, but considering he just got through cauterizing, like as the first Ockmore went off, he should be back. So we could try just putting everything on the opposite side that the Ockmorn started on. I don't know, something to think about.
Wait, I'm reading the raid planning things. The Entangled Flames. Do we have to do TH split north? Because what if? Never
It's just the most consistent thing. Like the other consistent way to do it would be like stacks north, spreads south, but then you have 4 rows of spread basically.
mind. Can anyone get either debuff?
From what we've seen so far,
It's been
the debuffs are split
consistently.
even.
I think I typed it even.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
basically two DPS, 2 non-DPS get spreads. 1 DPS, 1 non-DPS gets stack, and then 1 DPS, 1 non-DPS gets nothing. And then nothing needs to be part of the stack. So essentially we should have a stack and 2 spreads north and a stack and 2 spreads
I see.
south.
Okay.
Yeah, and we said stacks west and not stacks east.
No, we're all going to go to the same side. It's just stacks are always closest to the wall.
Well, okay. Stacks floating more. Oh, yeah, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so stacks are going to be like hugging the wall, and then the 2 spreads are just going to YOLO it next to them, like in a line, basically.
And do that while watching for Hot Tail and Wing.
Yes.
Fun.
Yeah.
And just to 100% confirm, it is the white debuff that is the stack and the purple one that is the
Yep.
spread, correct?
Yep.
So in that picture, Toto has both, but I have the spread.
No, Toto has Mortal Vow.
Oh,
Yes.
You both have spread.
Okay.
You can't have both debuffs.
Okay.
Not possible.
The white one. The white one is very white. You'll notice it.
Okay.
I think it should also be the first.
It's that. That's the white one. And that's the purple one. And if you notice, their dragons facing the opposite direction. So I
the
can
dragon.
I can only assume that the split damage is coming from Price Felder and the spread damage is coming
It's
from
not.
Nidhogg. No?
I think it's still Nidhogg because it's still fire damage.
It's all fire.
So it should all get damage up if we fail Mortal Vow.
Yep. So if you have the white debuff, you're on the wall. If you have no debuff, you're on the wall. And if you have purple, you're off the wall. Lining up with the white debuff and no debuff. Alright, do one more ready check, we'll get in there.
I don't think Farrah can hit yes. Oh, never mind, he can.
There we go.
Well, way to prove me wrong.
And I guess, yeah, we should definitely put it on the opposite side that we start with Aquamorns, at least the first time, just so we have no spreading issues, and we can just do it correctly and see what comes next.
What do you mean, put it on the opposite side?
So if we start northwest for our Aquamorns, right, we would go to the east side to do our spreading and stacking.
Oh, I see, okay.
Blue.
Two north.
Blue. Oh, you didn't.
Sanji, you gotta stop this nonsense.
You gave me your lag, cooties.
You are roboting hard, sir.
At least he's still doing auto attacks.
Not facing north, make sure to orient. Yellow. And there's the lag.
All the people to get Meteor.
And I can't even include content added to the compilation.
How am I looking? Am I,
You are flying in space.
Yeah. You're very much not a stable connection right now.
Okay.
You're
Yeah, it's
looking
raining
very
pretty-
slow and then very fast.
Yeah, it's raining really hard.
Sometimes you jump and then you don't stop jumping. Like, yeah.
Oh, this is actually amazing.
I don't know. I guess we'll try it. If I don't get meteors, we're probably fine.
We just need to make sure you don't get like any actual mechanics.
Yeah, just don't get any, especially not on Dive of Grace.
Yeah.
Just take your number and give it to Toto. He can deal with two numbers at the same time. Probably.
That checks out.
Yeah, 2 west and 2 east.
I have a bone chain, I'll be fine. Just waiting for Sanji to lag and get killed by the very first Aslan bitch here.
Looks like you're gonna have to keep
Nope.
waiting. Scythe to form you. Good job, Scythe.
Can you believe Sanji would kill Scythe like that?
What a monster.
My lag is catching on.
Gonna absolutely
Yellow.
leave.
Or like your lag is catching up.
One north.
Yep, looking good, Sanji. Very smooth.
Dude, I had to press my mitigation twice. Like I pressed it, but then it like unpressed itself.
Just unpress it.
That's what I gotta do.
Just wait until you play Summoner and you're going to be interrupting your own casts with your own casts.
Oh my god.
Summoner has cast.
When you're lagging, yeah, it does.
They have Swift cast.
Yellow.
Good job, Sanji.
Dodged them. Knockback. Out then in.
Damn it, Toto.
In then out.
Oh fuck, I should not have swapped.
Yellow.
Sorry. I don't know why I thought I had red.
Well, you should have stayed there so I can take it.
I panicked.
Next time you have to rescue Alteo. Yank him back to center, Sheena.
Like get somebody to home gang him.
Make him hold still.
I mean, the eyeball had a chain on him. Isn't that home game?
It takes 2 chains to hold our tail down.
Yellow.
Two north. Yellow.
Knockback. In and out. out than in.
I put the buffs on Sanji.
You get them off me.
No.
Just click them off.
Yellow. Blue.
Off left. I went the opposite direction.
I
I'm
got it.
dumb. A north. One swap.
LB northeast.
I don't think we're doing this.
Probably not.
Be right back. Use restroom.
For those North Doom puddles, like the cleanse puddles, mine was like very far from the marker, and if there had been someone north, there's a chance I would have overlapped them. We got those a little closer to the puddles.
Which marker was it specifically?
It was at B, the puddle was like all the way out there.
Isn't
I mean,
Isn't
that,
that where it's supposed to be?
that
isn't
puts me
that-
really close to A, though.
Not that close.
I mean, it was really far out. Like, I thought we were dropping them in a little bit, so like, there-ish.
I mean, they should be a little off the wall, yeah, but they should. I thought we were doing like
Here
you
is
know, a slice and
plenty
a half,
fine.
yeah.
But
I don't
this
know,
is
'cause-
super safe, unless the person who goes north gets knocked to like here. Like you can get knocked back into this puddle directly, and if the person is over here, you're still going to be fine. Yellow.
D north. not facing north, be sure to orient. Purple.
Knockback.
Mitigate.
Visits. All I could. That was all I could do.
Had to use shake there, won't have it for the second, whatever the hell stack.
We live, that's what's important.
Troubadour there.
In then out. In then out.
Bernhardt is a little bit higher than normal here.
There's no DPS tech in that phase. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's good. Next time I'm going to not be DPSing then.
Yellow. Blue.
Off of left. Sanju, stop DCing. I need you to take threat because I have it right now. Thank you. One north. One swap.
LB south. Yeah, I really don't think we need LB there eventually. So fast.
Alright, to get ready to stop at 2%. Remember, stacks after fire and ice tethers are rotated clockwise. Stop now. Tank healers mid, DPS spread.
Hit right.
Spawn.
Good and even.
Here we go.
This is
Par.
party. It's party out. Sorry,
I
still on the
did
call.
not hear.
You called 4 as I started to call it, and then I got distracted. That got in my head.
All good. That's a spot we need practice on anyway. We can just put one call out in front of the other like every time. Just that way y'all don't call on top of each other.
Yeah, do you want to go first, Shana, there?
Sure. Yellow.
D north. Yellow.
Three stacks. Clockwise.
Wiggle.
Well, good luck for me then, because this is probably fucked.
Knockback.
Yeah, no, I stepped in the fire, for Christ's sake. That was just not happening.
You got all the meteors in the right spot though.
No, the last one is in the middle, Sanjay. Because he was dead.
Okay.
Maybe that's the strat. Dives to the meteor, goes middle.
And then get rezzed in time to soak the tower, yeah.
Oh, hell no. No, we're just wiping at that point. We'll do meteors right, but we'll die to conviction.
I could have slid over, took in your spot, and raised you in mine, Toto. If we were actually good. It would have worked.
Yeah, it would not have been up in time.
You don't think
Okay,
if I would have got you as soon as you stepped in the fire? It would have been close. I was already in my spot.
Please be
I mean,
careful with the sword thingy, because 3 stacks are very spooky since we don't have Veil anymore. Like on 4 stacks we sometimes drop really low.
Or you're looking at farts inside? Because yes, there were 4 people on his side. Although it's fine if it's a 3 stack on my side, because I have Ixocal and can instant shield.
Well,
there.
yes, unless you're on the swapped side and we have
Oh, yeah.
2 healers on the 5 stack.
Well, yeah, that ideally should not happen and should be pretty unlikely.
Well, ideally we have 4 stacks on both sides.
That was only 1 stack of 4 people on each side.
Like, that thing specifically sucks extra because it's physical damage too.
I mean, does that matter? The only magical mid we have is Dark Missionary.
It does matter because casters have lower physical defense,
Oh,
which is why it's usually you Wafer Size who dies there.
I did not think about that.
Red.
B north. Purple.
Clockwise.
Knockback. Out and in. Out and in.
I really wish I had like 3 more charges of True North for this phase.
Get first in line every time.
it would help a tiny bit, not a lot.
Just play Reaper instead.
I can try spinning him more if that helps.
Jesus Christ. Play Monk and just use Deliver.
Yeah.
Monk has positionals?
Not anymore, no.
Yellow. Blue.
Off of left.
Well, in that case, maybe in addition to Sandry spinning him more, I'm just going to provoke at random times.
I'm sure the healers would love that.
All the more reason to do it.
I love that the downtime there is 15 seconds. Always have Imperial up.
A north. One swap.
LB West.
Size LB,
Size
I
LB.
have I got fair.
Oh, I died.
Oh.
I don't think it's worth it to slow res there.
Yeah, because I'm not going to get up to the phase. I'm just losing damage.
Sorry, yeah, I just I just panic and just res the first person I hit. Yeah, I'll try and remember and get the bottom first.
Arson, I think they just called you a bottom. Blue.
A north. Purple.
What?
I want to kill people there. That was full splits, it looked like.
I got clipped by an orb. I thought I moved when the first ones exploded, but I was late. Gonna blame it on Sanji's rain.
What is that macro?
Is that a new food check macro?
Hell yeah, it is.
Oh, can we abort this poll real quick? I'm sorry. I bumped a cable and my monitor went real fucky. This is concerning. One moment, please.
You didn't have to wall it.
Alright, well, it seems to be normal again now, but that was bizarre. Alright, we're just moments. Yeah, I don't know the fuck happened there. I need to be careful with my feet, I guess. Unfortunately, it did not get caught on the stream, so you can't see what I saw, but it was very fucky.
You mean you didn't immediately make a video of it and put it on TikTok?
Nope.
You're a weird guy.
Although what did get caught on the stream was me knocking over my webcam while I was trying to get my monitor fixed, so that's going to be fun.
You should have just pointed your webcam at your monitor.
If I'd only had the presence of mind. Unfortunately, I'm not a white mage.
But you can play white mage Nick here.
Fuck no.
White Mage is fun now, though.
It's not as fun as Sage.
Yeah. Sage is boring now.
Also, I may be a masochist, but I'm not enough of one to play a healer in Savage.
It's not that hard.
I'm not that much of a masochist, though.
Press one button.
I think he means in terms of boredom.
Oh, well, I can't help you there.
Purple.
D north.
Well, if you want to not get bored as a healer in Savage, you just plug it, right?
Oh god.
Did we miss the part where I said I'm not that much of a masochist?
That's
I
beyond
don't
us.
understand what that means.
Heal is bad, but there's been like some days where like it's super smooth.
What, Tuesdays?
Not always Tuesdays.
Purple.
Knockback.
Honestly, though, I feel like the only times I've successfully pugged the Savage fights and not hated my life in the process was when I joined like a listing in PF that's like 7 out of 8 static that just needs a fill for the week.
No, those are the worst. They're always so dumb.
Their strats are always awful.
There's the reason there is 7 out of 8.
Seven out of 8s are only good on like on Tuesdays. Like any other group that needs a fill on any other days. Not fun.
I think I just have a sick person.
Out then in.
I was south, though.
My gear is breaking.
Rip.
Purple.
B north. Purple.
Knockback. In and out. In and out. Yellow. Blue.
Off of left. C north. No swap.
LB West.
Big hold incoming. There it is.
Right.
Tank Sailors mid, DPS spread. Need Horus Vagar damage.
Yep.
Here we go.
Party near.
Val middle, party north. We're going to be listening for Sheena's call out to either 4 or B. Whatever he calls out, we go to, and we go all the way to the corner.
Or
All the way to the corner. Once we get hit, we're going to be going to the direct center.
Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah, we gotta go faster. It's
also a
rough.
lot of damage.
Yeah, it's their health 3 times minus mitigation.
I think we would have died to the third hit. I'll have to swift cast Numa, I think, there.
Gonna
Yeah,
take a
even
look
if
at
the
that real quick.
dive is through middle, it goes off the same time as Akmorn, so we could be a little closer.
Yeah, it's just finding the right
tiny
distance.
bit
is really
closer.
hard.
Not much though, because if we're too
Yeah.
close, then we're going to walk into the middle explosion, and we can't stop on the way because then we just get bled to death with the Akmorn puzzle.
That is rough. Ooh.
We might just need to go to the corner and sprint, maybe?
Well, in that case, we
Yeah.
probably just expedient it.
Can we get expedient there?
Oh,
Okay.
that'd be spectacular. Yeah, that might be the ticket. I mean, it looked like, at least from my view, I want to pull the VOD up real quick, but at least from my view, it looked like we definitely, like, we would have to move a lot faster because that second set goes off real fast after the first.
Mhm.
And if we're doing a 2-to-1 dodge, it's extremely unforgiving.
Yeah.
Oh. There is a 4th hit of Akmorn too.
Is there?
Neat.
Yeah, they prepared it 4 times. It looks like
Oh, my
So then-
Caracal and Benheimer didn't snapshot the first hit. It might be 4 or 5 hits total.
Okay, then we're gonna have to do what I was talking about, Sheena. Probably. Let's move into the second one after we reach middle.
so if we start on 3, we can keep running, but if we start on 2, we have to make like a angle, like kind of double back, right?
No, you don't have to double back. You can just go to the lane that it's in. Like, cause say 2 is northwest, and we're on northwest. That means you can go north or west after we reach middle.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean at an angle, not 180, but like make a 45-degree angle.
Yeah.
Could
So-
we get a feint on the Akmorn too? There was no feint on.
Yeah, I should be able to fit that in there. I want to post these up also just for a good idea, because you can see the 4 marker in both of them of how much overlap there is between the two, because those were the first and second pulses.
Those are the first, second, and third, right?
No, that's the first screenshot is 1 going off. The second screenshot is 2 going off.
You talking about the Akmorns?
No, I'm talking about the line
There's-
AoEs on the ground.
Oh,
There's
the line
3
AoE.
puddle. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're definitely gonna need sprint or back.
Or just do a 3-to-1 dodge consistently.
You can't do that though. That's not guaranteed, right? We've already
Yeah,
had it.
I mean-
Don't know.
We've already had it, right? Where it wasn't guaranteed, or where it wasn't. We couldn't do it. Where we had Hrsvalgard to the east, and then 3 was the southeast. We've already had that. So yeah, we're gonna need the thing that WAF does. Expedient.
The thing that WAF does.
Yeah. Okay, so we start in the corner, we expedient, and we don't stop. We run to the middle, and then I'm gonna call a direction. And so after we reach middle, we need to move in that direction. So I'm always gonna call a cardinal. So like say we reach middle and I call like north. That means as soon as we get to the middle, we move north after like reaching the middle.
Is that going to be relative north, like in the direction that we're moving in?
It's just gonna be true.
True. Okay.
As in turnaround. Yeah.
So, can you draw me out? Why can we not do a 3-to-1? I guess I don't understand.
Because
It's not
cauterized
always
can
guaranteed.
be on the side that 3 is on.
Yeah, there's a cauterize.
Yeah, but
If-
I thought the corner race goes north to south.
It does, but it can be in any of 3 lanes, either center of the arena, hard east, or hard west.
But why does that change if we can do
Because
3-to-1?
because of the fireballs that are going off third are in the same lane as Racefelger. Like if he's east and the fireballs are east, we cannot stand in that one to start. Because cauterize will just kill us.
Yeah, so in order to do a 3-to-1 dodge, we need to be on the balls that drop third. Exactly. And these are always going to be, like, say they're northeast, and Hraesvelgr is on the east side, we can't stand there.
Right. Because you can't start on a cardinal that's not getting hit by 2 because all the cardinals are getting hit by 1. So you do have to start in a corner.
Yeah.
So the 3-to-1's just not always guaranteed, basically.
Basically, the 3 corner has a 33% chance to be clipped by cauterize.
Maybe I'm just confused. I don't. Can the 3 ever be in the middle? Like, can it be
No.
in the middle lane?
No, 3 is always in one of the 4 corners.
The first one's always mid.
Maybe you could. Will you just pull up your screen toto and like draw this out for me? I honestly don't get it.
Yeah, let me find the thing.
On that last poll, the tanks had spreading, I think, and or wait, the tanks and WAF had spreading, and I had the stack. So if we split tanks, healers, north,
Okay.
I would have had no one to stack with.
There goes that
part.
theory then.
No. I'll tell you, why'd you have to get that?
Sorry.
Or I guess it's one of the other people. 3 spreading.
Fucking
So I
Sandra's
guess
fault.
you would just have to YOLO it with prior.
Priority.
There has to be some pattern. They wouldn't do that. Well,
We're probably just gonna have to do like spreading people always go south, non-spreading people always go north or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't think I actually have anything prepped yet for the Akmorn stuff. But like,
Doesn't matter.
let me just.
Just use one of the hallowed plume stuff and just get rid of the AoE or hallowed wing.
Yeah. So let's say let's say he's swooping that way, right? On the east side. So that's got all of us up there in that corner. Oh, why don't I have these fucking things replicated?
At least the orbs have been nice. I've always been northwest and southeast.
So that's the first thing.
Yeah, so these are, say that's the fireballs. A set of fireballs, right?
Okay.
they're always going to spawn either in that diagonal or in this diagonal. One of those two, 100% of the time.
Have they ever been in that diagonal?
Yeah, they've been northeast to southwest before.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah, and this one in the center, 100% of the time spawns first and explodes first.
Right.
Right. So let's take this pattern. Let's say this is one. This. Right. Okay. So these are the ones. So this is first. This is second. This is third.
Yeah.
If we want to do a 3-to-1 dodge, it would mean that we have to be starting here, which means we would get fucking murdered by Cauterize instantly.
Wait, why do we have to start there?
Because
That's the only 3-to-1.
Because it's the only way to do a 3-to-1 dodge. If we start in any of the other corners,
Yeah,
we're going to be in
Forest getting
alignment
clipped by
too.
2. B is getting clipped by 2.
No, but the middle is completely free at this point. So why can't you
But-
just run to A and then run over? Like literally run to A.
Cauterize
and then-
goes off the same time as Akmorn, though. So we can't
I
wait
see- I
until
see
the
what you
center is
mean.
free.
No,
Well,
you just run to.
it doesn't really change anything at all.
No, it changes whether we do the 3-to-1 every time.
But that's still not a 3-to-1.
It's still a 2-to-1 because we still have to dodge out of the path of 2 into the path of 1.
Yeah, it's just a shorter walk because we're going like horizontally or vertically and never diagonally.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're talking about doing like that and then that
Yeah.
is two
right.
separate sets of movement.
Yeah, it's still a 2-to-1 dodge, it's just
Yeah.
less rough on the movement.
Also, it makes things really weird if the 2 is northwest, because then you can't do that.
Why?
Because then we'd have to go southwest.
Well, what does that matter?
But there's
That's what
also
we're
a
doing.
chance. Yeah, but there's also a chance we'd have to go to D to start.
Because then we're already
It did-
doing what we're already doing.
Well, if
Yeah,
we have
this-
to go to D to start, it's we have to.
But I
go
mean,
regardless, right?
This is also a possible pattern, is the thing, right? And
Yeah,
if
so
this
you
is
would
the
just-
case,
Well,
then
you
we
just
would
start in
have to.
2. You just start in 2, right?
Right, but basically it means we have 4 potential starting spots instead of just the 2, which makes this
Yeah,
kind of
I
shitty.
understand. I just don't know which movement is easier. Is this movement easier?
There's a
What is the-
lot more to look out for if we're trying to always like do that weird like move to a cardinal movement.
Well, if we're going to put Expedient on it, I don't think the diagonal movement's going to be that much harder.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, move. Real quick.
Why do we need Expedient here?
Because we
realized
tried
that
it
was-
without and it was a
Yeah, just
clusterfuck.
Or are we too slow?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can see, like, in the second screenshot I posted, you can see where we were in relation to the 2 explosions when we died.
I mean, the 2 explosions, like, the telegraphs are long, aren't they? So I don't think any of us got hit by it except for Alteo, but I think he got hit by spreading first. Like, I think we died
We
because
would
someone.
have gotten hit. There's exactly
We
like
would've.
1.5, maybe 2 seconds to move.
It's extremely tight.
So we move into the first as soon as we. Wait, how's the movement gonna look like? Sorry.
We're gonna okay. So in this example, east and south are going to have the 3 cleaves on them, so we can't go there after we move to middle. So what we do is we would start in the corner, hop expedient. As soon as we get hit, we haul ass to the 1.
Yeah, basically just as soon as you see the Akmorn cast finish, start sprinting towards 1 and do not stop. And if we are lucky and the timing works out, it's just going to be super comfy and we go straight in there and dodge all of the AoEs.
So don't stutter step, just sprint.
No.
Do not stutter step. You
Yeah,
will
so-
die if you stutter step.
So we get hit by Akmorn, we run to the middle, and then from there I'm going to call out a direction. So here would be either north or west because they're both not getting hit by the 3. So we would move to the middle and immediately go to the direction that I called.
We can always go. You can always call south or north.
Just just
Yeah.
where the 3 is, right? So this would be north.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll always call south or north then. Yeah.
East-west also works, whichever you prefer.
Yeah, but east-west. The problem with east-west is it's like if we have to go west, but then we have to go all the way back to the east to do our spread and shit, it's gonna be really weird. So I think north-south is the better call out.
Also melee uptime.
What are you calling out at this point?
Where we run after the 2 explosions, so we can spread out and deal with the other things that happen.
You're talking
the
to make sure you
run
don't run into the 3, is what you're saying.
Well,
if we're doing a 2-to-1, we have to double back. But if it's a 3-to-1, we can just keep running diagonally.
Do we want to call that out instead, maybe? Would that be easier? Like, if it's a 2-to-1, people know that they need to double back, and then if it's a 3,
They
just
still
continue
need to
running.
know which way to double back, because you can't just run straight back, you're just going to die.
No, but if it's 2-to-1, if you're starting north, you always double back towards north, and if you're starting south, you double back towards south if you're starting on the orb.
Well, if you're going towards south, it's not double backing, right?
I don't care about semantics. I just mean if you start on the north side, then you go south, and then you go back north. You're not going 180, but
Also,
you are going
it's only
generally
true if,
south.
It's only true if the orbs are exactly where we are. If the orbs are on the other sides, like if they're northeast and southwest, then that's not true.
Are we planning to not be on the orbs ever, though?
Yes.
Potentially. Like, right here, we're not on the orbs.
Since we were planning to always go north for our starting spot. Well, do we want to try to get one more pull in on this instance and at least see if the expedient thing works potentially? Because I feel like we're making some assumptions there that this movement will work, like for just the initial dodge.
It will.
We move like twice
We'll
as
know
fast,
when
don't
to
we?
test it.
Like I don't doubt that it will, but I think it's still something that we should be testing.
Without sprinting, I was like 2 steps away from safety, so yeah, with sprint it will work 100% of the time. Unless we're just too fast and we walk into the middle.
But will it work 110% of the time?
Nice lag.
Oh,
Thank you.
Jesus. Okay.
Okay.
Nice stance, bro.
Yeah, my macro got server ticked.
Yeah,
I mean, you
I'd
didn't
say
have
it
to
was
wallet.
it was interesting because like the actual text macro part of it started, but the countdown itself didn't.
Do we have time now?
14
Some
minutes.
time.
You just-
We can take a break and like talk about strat if we want to.
Well, we should figure out if expedient works.
Okay, just pull.
Because if it works, then we want to plan around that.
Purple.
Shit.
Oh, no, I don't think we have time.
Yeah.
It would have been fine if we had like the res, because I don't know, whatever. Yeah, if a tank dies, we can res. It works still, because the tank can just haul ass to the tether and invuln. Be right back.
So for the spreads and stacks, then are we doing stacks north, spread south, or
We can't do that if it's hot wing, because then we're like in an east-west line.
hot wing?
Because hot wing would cleave the north and south side of the arena.
The middle would be safe though, so we just all kind of
Yeah.
squish near the middle, but be
Well,
on still the north side of the middle, south side of it.
I guess we could do a line of 4 red south and then 2 side-by-side stack north.
Yeah, the only shitty part would be if all 4 spreads were melees, but if it happens, it happens.
And hopefully Gracefelger's back by then, so everyone should have uptime.
So can't you just go under the boss?
What'd you say, Size?
Can't you just go under the boss then?
What do you mean?
You said it was stuck for melees, but you could just literally go under the boss. I don't know why.
No. If the 4 melees have spreads, I guess
Gracefelger should definitely be back at that point. Like,
yeah,
it comes back real fast after doing Cauterize.
Yeah, I was thinking the 4th melee in the line would be fucked out of hitting Hrisfelgar, but even though they can just hit Nidhogg then.
Yeah, we got 2 dragons to punch.
Like if we're on the east side, or for west side, they would just hit Hrisfelgar.
Maybe we just need to draw this out. Because also, I was like, why do we have to leave after we get to the 1?
Because if we sit there, we're gonna die to the Ockmorn puddle.
Oh, because we're getting in there so fast.
But it looks like there's 5 Ockmorns, right? So there's 5 Ockmorn puddles. The 4th one is like in the middle, and so there's gonna be a 5th one after that as well. So
Well,
if
we
we chill
have
middle,
4
we're dead.
confirmed. If there's a 5th one, we have to keep moving as a group.
Yeah. Either way, we straight up can't be middle. Like the 4th one cuts off middle.
Mechanic is disgusting for being this late in the fight.
Yeah, isn't it great?
Fucking seriously. I'm really hoping this is the last hard mechanic and everything that comes next is like very straightforward to execute.
We're gonna get a suppression type mechanic in last phase.
We're gonna get Dark Rampant.
Suppression is easy though.
We're gonna get suppression with Primal Roulette at the same time.
Probably also easy.
Suppression with primal roulette with wormhole.
Except
Yep.
for the part where you literally can't do primal roulette and suppression at the same time.
Well, they'll make it work.
Yagdals just show up out of nowhere.
We're gonna get meteor praise, but everyone has to wiggle.
Everyone's transported to their own instance, and it's a wiggle instant, and they have to leave through like a portal.
Oh my god.
They just all 8 people get marked for meters at the same time, and we have to start at clock spots and spiral inwards.
Oh, that'd be pretty looking.
It would be pretty, but also horrible.
I mean, we will just start in a line and just run straight.
Except that the arena will be circular again at that point.
It'll be tower fall with meteors. Heaven's fall? Tower fall?
Heaven.
Whatever. The tower.
Towerfall is what kills people on Ashmal and Rabanast.
God.
Oh, I
What
want
the-
Hashmal Ultimate.
I
These
don't-
slices right.
We have Hashmal Ultimate. It's that one critical engagement in Bosnia.
Slices right with any way the wind blows.
Oh no, the Bosnia one is so easy.
Yeah, so is the normal one.
No, the normal one wrecked.
No, the normal one's easy. People are dumb.
I'm just trying to remember what there was one. It was the
The
Elias-
Elias one. Oh my
Elias
god, that one was horrible in Bosnia.
yes, that one is a nightmare, and I love it because so many people die, and then you're just like, "Hey guys, we wiped on this," and I'm like, "What's that? Res farms? Don't mind if I do."
That one was so fun the first day. It was just a little death
Doesn't-
party.
Doesn't reflect like negate most of the mechanics in that fight.
Probably.
Reflect and negate like most mechanics in that whole place.
The whole red chocobo. You can just reflect everything.
You can't reflect the beak attack though.
No,
That one fucking hurt.
just
Beak
over
attack
tried it
for
that
hit?
in the month.
I would say, or just do the mechanics because they're honestly not hard.
It's not about doing the mechanics, it's about everyone else dying and suddenly you're tanking.
No, it's just hilarious to me to be like a solo DPS in that the Red Shocktober, and I'm like the only person who's not dying horribly, and I'm like, guys, this isn't that hard. Just dodge.
Yeah, I think for that critical engagement, I would like purposely swap to tank because eventually so many people die that I would also get the tank buster. So
Yeah, just run machinist with beast, and I'll be fine.
I don't think the tank. I think the tank will still kill you with bees.
Maybe.
It really hurt.
Just bring mana wall with you.
Yeah, 2 uses of it.
Sounds good. Put bubble on ahead of time and then use stone skin.
Was that Famfrit wasn't a critical engagement? It was just a fate.
It wasn't
No.
that interesting. The fate there.
If they made him a CE, it would have been really fun, I think. Oh, the construct fate in the first zone, though. Critical engagement, I mean.
That one's
That-
actually boring.
It's boring, but it always takes like 20 minutes to do
Because everyone
everyone
dies.
else dies. Yeah, so like you have like 2 people soloing it, duoing it.
Been there, done that.
I mean, you're just constantly running in a circle, like the entire time.
But did you get the T-shirt, Sheena?
Wait, what t-shirt?
I'm very late to the party, but you said been there, done that, and I'm just finishing the phrase.
Wow. Excuse me.
Busy.
Excuse you.
I really tied this jet black, huh?
Do we wanna go T4 talk about this shit? Or actually, do we want to go kill Nidhogg EX and talk about this shit so we have the arena?
That would be good.
Can we wait in the arena after they're dead now? Is that a thing? Or do we get kicked out?
You get the full instance timer.
Nice.
You get like 20 minutes or something if it's below that.
Farton, you've had the stack literally like all 3 times we've got there with everybody up.
Good.
I think it's pretty much confirmed. Farton always gets one of the stacks.
Good.
Yeah, definitely.
That's how the mechanic works.
Alright.
Okay, bye.
Nice openers.
Okay, Kasatsu Bunny. I see how it is.
Funny.
Oh, they should have updated the sound effect for Bunny to be like the Loperate.
This is exactly how I remember the fight on release.
Wow, he takes a long ass time to be targetable again.
My god.
Sir. Goodbye again.
See you, buddy.
Big bone hug.
Yeet.
Guys, watch out.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, you have hysteria.
No.
That gives you hysteria. What?
Alright, this Yosho's lightning, fuck you. Got him. Oh yeah, we got a whole 58 minutes.
Can we make this treasure chest go away?
Yes. Oh shit.
If I don't want
No
this scale,
problem.
I'll take it.
Will you do?
Alright, I'm turning
The
the music
Nidhogg
off,
weapons are worthless, just so you know. That skill's
Are
probably
they?
Yeah, they're worth. It's probably worth like 2k.
What?
Because the weapons all drop in like Bosnia.
They do that now?
Very cheap. It was last expansion.
I've done it for like a
Okay.
year.
So,
This feels smaller.
does it? I don't know.
Nah, seems about the same size.
Maybe it's because there are hard walls instead of just death walled with more space on the outside. I don't know.
Put the markers up. I guess it won't work, right?
Yeah, it's different instance.
We should probably have them up anyway, though.
Dead Dragon. Is that Race Vulgar?
Where?
I don't remember there being a Dead Dragon down south.
That is Racefelder, and they're not dead. Just remember, Nidhogg ripped his wing off while they were fighting before this fight starts.
Where's the dragon?
I don't know. I
Over there on the bridge.
To the south, across the bridge.
Oh, I thought you meant like below us.
Yeah, no, the whole thing was like Nidhogg and Racefelder beat the shit out of each other. Racefelder lost. Nidhogg ripped off a wing.
Alright.
Nidhogg, Racefelder collapsed onto the bridge, and then you're like, "Sup, bitch," and he's like, "Wait, how are you?" And you're like, "Yeah, I have Racefelder's eye. Fuck you now." And then you fight. Anyway, mechanics.
Yep, there are mechanics. Okay, I don't know. Do we just want to run through an example? Let's just say we start northwest. All up in the corner.
I should have swapped White Mage so I could put an Asylum down to represent the Awkward.
You're
So,
right,
so whoever's gonna pop expedient, so we have sprint here. And then as soon as we get hit, We're just gonna haul ass to the middle. And then right about here, when we reach the middle, I'm gonna call out earlier, whether it's north or south, and it's always gonna be a north or south call out, just that way it's like consistently just two possible directions. Say I called out north, so as soon as we all reach here, the middle, we're not gonna stop in the middle. We're gonna do a little U-turn like that, and we're gonna go north. And then because we,
Sorry, could we do that again?
Yeah.
U-turn?
Well, kind of like a 45-degree turn.
Like a
to the
hook.
left.
It not a full U, but like basically just run.
So we're moving, and we don't stop in the middle. That's important. You got to keep moving. As soon as you hit middle, boom, turn, go north. And because we started on the west side, once we reach north, we're going to go to the east side because the east side isn't going to have any puddles on it, so we can all do our spreads and shit over here easily.
So
if we,
okay, no, you go continue. Sorry.
If we had started over here on the east side, it would be pretty much the same thing. So we line up, we get hit, we go to the middle. Let's say I called south this time. Boom, we hit middle, go south. And because we started on the east side, now we got to go to the west side because the east side has puddles on it. And so now we're gonna, once we get here, we're just gonna be on the lookout for hot tail or hot wing. The stacks will do their shit on the north side, and the spread people will do their shit on the south side. And for now, it's completely eyeball tech as to where you're standing. But you should be in a line. So, like, let's just say all the tanks and healers are stacking. Like, the tanks have to stack together, the healers have to stack together, and all the DPS just happen to have, what do you call it? And it's
Spreading.
yeah. And let's just say it's a hot wing. So we all have to be in this middle area. So me and Sheena are stacked up right here on the wall. To the right of us are Alteo and Wath, and then all the DPS are lined up in like a four-way line.
One point of interest, actually 2 points of interest really. First one is how big are the puddles for the AoEs rather for these? And
Sheena has a screenshot of them.
Yeah, was that for the spread?
That was for the spread, yeah.
Okay, so they're not actually that huge.
Yeah, so right where y'all are standing now, y'all would barely not hit each other.
Yeah, they look about the same size as the lightnings.
Yeah.
But the second point of interest is how long do the Alchemord puddles persist? Because
No idea.
We don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of, because we're gonna have one in the middle, most likely.
Yeah.
And that's potentially worrisome if it is hot wing, and we need to be able to, like.
That's fine.
The fourth person, if the fourth person would be standing in it, they could just go around it and go stand on Forsvelger.
Yeah.
We only have 2 stacks, so like there's only 6 positions we need, so we could do like if it's in the middle and it's hot wing, we do 1, 2, 3, and then the last spread could go up north.
Would it be better then to just have the 2 stacks always be up front, close against the dragon as possible? That way, the spreads can just spread in a square behind the stacks.
Yeah, that could work.
Well, we might want to keep the stacks together. Like, if it's hot tail, we might want them both north in case we have like a 3-in-1, so that way people can adjust without. Well,
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I guess at the same time, hot tail probably goes off the same time as them, so they could still adjust.
Yeah,
Does
but
it just matter if we're adjusting further to the middle or just staying out here? Doesn't change anything.
Yeah, wing versus tail would be a small adjustment, really.
Yeah, we're instead of setting up in the middle, we just set up the same thing over again.
Yeah.
If it's tail and I have spread, I'm on the wall. I'm sorry, I'm not staying near it.
I mean, that's fine. You do you, and I'm staying the boss.
No, I'm saying the configuration should look the exact
Yes.
same, whether it's
Yes.
is spread or whether it's wing or tail, right? It's just
Yeah,
depending
yeah.
on where it's at. Okay, so the movement is, we can assume for now that there's going to be always going to be a puddle in the middle, so let's just play around that.
Yeah, I
See
like
how
the
this is
rectangle
actually-
idea with
Are you
the, like.
Are you trying to say you want to fit all 8 people, like on the south, for example, if it's hot tail?
No. What we're saying is, like, if we're lined up how we were for wing, right? So we have,
Mhm.
2 lines horizontal like this. right? The south line, if it's tail instead, the south line moves further south to be outside the tail. The north line moves further north to be outside the tail. Done.
But why do they have to run that far? Why can't it just be
They-
over here? Like, why do they have to run all the way over?
I'm not saying they have to run that far. I'm saying, like, if you're here for wings, you would go here instead for tail. Like, just as much of an adjustment as you need to be safe.
Yeah.
That-
Oh, I
that's-
thought you meant you wanted the groups to completely split.
oh, no.
That's what you meant.
Well, I mean,
We don't know how wide it is yet, so
if we're basing it on other versions
Wait,
of it,
so
I
are we
would say
assuming that there's overlap then? Is that what you mean? Probably? Like,
maybe
it's
a little bit. I would say there might be a little bit, but I'm expecting it to be like 50 to 60% of the arena covered by AoE.
For now, just to be safe, if it's hot wing, like stay closer towards the center. If it's hot tail, try and just move further out of mid. Just to be safe, because we don't know how wide they are yet. And you can
Let's
like
just-
minimize
let's just-
the movement later when we know exactly how wide they are.
That's fine.
So before we do this, I mean, how are we doing the splits? Are we still just doing the 2 stacks north, the 4 DPS, or the 4 spreads south?
I think we should do it as like basically a 5 and 3, right? So we have the 2 stacks and 1 of the spreads on one side and the 3 spreads on the other, so we can do a rectangle. But I don't know.
That works.
I'd rather have like the 2 stacks like against the dragon.
Yeah, we can do that. Also, if we do like 4-4 split where we have a stack and 2 spreads on each side, then eventually, once we get comfortable with like pressing buttons at the time, we can just call out who goes north. Like, not even as in people like taking north, like saying I'm going north, just one person calls 4 names and those people go north.
Quick check. What were we saying? We were. Oh, okay. I see what the weirdness was. Yeah, we didn't have a proper. It was 3. The tanks healers had on that most recent poll that got there had 3 spreads in 1 stack. Yeah.
One suggestion for the movement. So say we start here, right? If we like run towards mid and then say it's north, we go back here. Instead of running like straight east, can we like straight run like southeast here? Because that way if it's like hot tail, right? Then if we ran straight here, then people would have to like book it south. But if we like already towards the middle,
you should run
there's
east
less
so you don't
distance.
go into a puddle, but then you like go towards center.
Yeah,
So,
that's
like-
what I meant. Yeah, but
So you want to do from the corner to the middle and then to the east?
no, corner and then the direction you're calling out, north or south, and then like instead of running straight west or east, we like run towards the middle.
Towards
that's
a
pretty
blue
awkward.
marker, basically.
I think if the Akmorns are still hitting by the time we're up here and going east, we're gonna just die from damage. So I think once you're here, you just go to your spot. Like, we don't have to stay stacked up. Just don't walk through a puddle and you should be good.
Yeah, probably because the debuffs should have like 5 seconds left on them by that time. But yeah, I think we can just like have a call out for who goes north because we get plenty of time after we get the debuffs to position for Akmorn, so we can just call it then.
I mean, can't all of the red people just go to the same spot every time? Or the
Red
same-
people, you mean DPS or you mean spread? Spread people.
Spread. I
The
think.
spreads. Like, what are we calling? Why do we need to call people? I guess I'm confused.
If we want to put 2 spreads on a stack on north and 2 spreads on a stack on south.
If we just put both stacks and 1 spread up north, then we only have to call a single person to go north.
That's true. Okay, maybe having the original idea is better.
Also, I just went to check. It's just about 10 seconds between Wrath Flame and when Knockborn hits. So that's how much time that we have before we have to start actually.
Yeah, like basically, if we
using
do
shit.
that, if we send a stack into spreads north and we call out who goes there, we're removing a bunch of eyeball tech for people adjusting where the spreads go.
If we do what?
If we send 2 spreads and a stack north.
Yeah.
Because the stack always knows where they go, so. And you only have to look at one other person for the spread.
Like instead of 4 spreads scrambling for a spot in the same area, you just have 2 of them.
That doesn't mean you have to call out more stuff, though. Just 4 people's
Yeah,
names.
but we
And
have,
they have to remember
all the time in
call
the
out as
world.
well. I don't know, it seems like there's got to be a way to do it without callouts.
I mean, yeah, it's eyeball tech. It's just
Yeah.
like absolutely disgusting amount of eyeball tech considering the timing.
We could do a priority system, but then you have to like check a lot of people while you're doing other stuff. Which is
Yeah,
just as bad.
we can do priority. It's 8 people priority because anyone can get it.
Yeah, it's just as bad.
Look,
How the heck
can
will
we,
pucks do that?
in the one that we just did, right? So I understand the running around. We're going up here to the middle ring. Okay, I understand all of it. We know where the drops are going to be. Let's assume they're on this line. That's fine, right? So, for instance, where the middle is safe, right? So this entire from C to E, or C to 3 is all clear, right? This is all free. All of
No,
this,
there's
right?
going to
Every time.
be a puddle in the middle from Akmar.
Okay, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Besides the puddle here.
Mhm.
Yes, if it's
we have-
Hot Wing, then yeah, that whole line is
so
clear.
all of this line is always is free, and all of this line is always free. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And that's always going to be the case because they don't change positions, right? The dragons. Nidhogg's
Yes.
always going to be here, right? Okay. So why can't the fire people always go to one side and the spread people always go to the other? I think that's the part I'm a little confused.
I mean, you
Like, I don't
can. You
understand why
just have then 4 people having to eyeball tech where everyone else is going, so they don't clip each other.
Okay.
We could try having tanks always, or like non-DPS always go south, or I'm sorry, non-DPS always go north, DPS always go south, right? And then the only time this wouldn't work is if there were 3 DPS with fire or 3 non-DPS with fire, right? Or spread, I mean. In which case, the one, like say 3 non-DPS have spreading flames. So the non-DPS without it would just go to the DPS side, and the DPS that does have the spreading flames would go to the non-DPS side.
You're just making
So that
it
way-
more complicated, I think.
Well, not really, because then we can have set spots, right? Like I would always be closest to the wall, Sheena next to me, Alteo after him, or something like that, right? And those are pretty much always our spots, sort of, kind of.
Okay,
Seems
and then
we
you
have
need
time if-
you need the person on the other side to see who has the stack so they can go to them.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
we already know way ahead of time who's getting stacks and who's getting reds. We know that entire time. Right?
I mean, yes, but you like as a DPS, if you would have to go to the other side, you need to know who has the stack and know where they are, so you're learning for positions on the other side.
Well,
I
not really,
feel like
because
I feel like we're
there's-
way overcomplicating.
there should already be a stack there, right? Because whenever there's 3 flames on one side and 1 flame on the other side, and we're having the non and the flame swap, whenever the non swaps over, 2 people are already stacked together. So he's just going to the person who isn't stacked.
No, because they're going to be running over at the same time. Like they'll be running
Yeah,
with them.
there's
with
no
the-
people standing there. We're all moving.
Like this isn't an adjust after we're in position. This is an adjust as we're going to positions.
Yeah, that's why this is kind of disgusting. There's no time for that.
First, and I really appreciate that you brought Estinian a support animal.
I forgot
Let's
he would
just-
be in the center.
Let's just go through a scenario, so I understand how much movement I actually have to do to get to my final spot.
Do you have a combo up there?
I can make it so I have one there. Obviously, I'm
think
gonna
you're
need
gonna
it for
need
running
it.
fucking across the goddamn place. Alright, so, alright, let's just do a scenario essentially. Just pick your markers, wherever you wanna.
Oh, we'll have to go south.
Do you want to try a 3-1 scenario? Like, let's see. These people have spreads, and then these people have stacks, I guess.
And let's just try spreads go south, stacks go north.
Why do you keep saying north-south whenever the safe spots are east-west? I think that's what's confusing.
Because they're splitting them north and south on those sides.
Yeah, and
Okay,
because
that's just what you mean by north.
yes,
Okay.
and if we
Yeah.
have hot tail, then we need to actually go like actual north and south. More so, like a more exaggerated north, not
Yeah.
hard north and south. but
Okay,
more
I understand. Alright, let's go.
Since we're starting here, we're doing our stacks and spreads on the side, right?
You know, now that we put these on ourselves, it might be crazy, but we could probably mark ourselves. The two people with stacks can just put these red markers on themselves, right?
I would rather look at the party list, to be honest,
Same.
and push more buttons.
Alright, sure.
Because the debuffs are like first in the list of stuff in the party list.
Yep.
The only
Okay.
annoying thing is Mortal Atonement in purple.
Alright, so basically while we're... It's more like when we're running to... Because we're starting here, right? And so Sheena's gonna have to call out a number, and like... Before
Or
he
a
calls out the
letter.
number... Yeah, or he's gonna call out 4B, right? And before that call out happens, I'm gonna be calling out north or south, because the third flame will have appeared by then. And so if the third flame is south, we're gonna be going north after. If the third flame is north, we're gonna be going south after.
When do you plan to do that call out? Because I feel like it's going to be either confusing.
I can
hard
hold it.
or both. Yeah.
I'll wait till we get to the corner to call it. Okay. So I don't know. I guess Sheena, do your call out.
B.
Where do stacks go?
Going south after. We're waiting for Akmorn. Akmorn just slapped us. There it is. South after. Alright, so now spread south. It's a hot tail. Spread south. Stacks north.
I have to run all the way over
That's a lot of movement.
Yeah.
But I guess
That
you have
is-
to. If it's
here.
hot tail, this is
absolutely absurd.
We might be able to.
If that's the strat, that is insane, man.
We could try
Holy
fitting them all. Okay, let's just say it's hot tail, right? So stacks have to come down here. Spreads would have to be, let's say right here, right? On the edge of the wall, in line with me.
Would there
And
be
then-
room to fit us all here?
They're all,
Yeah.
This whole area
Easily,
is
yeah.
free. This is all free.
Okay, then we don't
I
have to run all
understand.
over there. Okay, so
I mean-
stacks go here then. If hot tail's not that big.
Thanks, fair.
Yeah,
I
depends
Yeah,
on
but-
how big it is. We don't know.
It also depends on if we went north, because like if we had went north there, then that side's not all free, right? Because we have a bunch of Akmorn puddles right here, and
Okay.
we'd be coming off of right here.
Well, we don't know if they last that long.
We'll,
right?
we'll have Akmorn puddles like here, but unless we're getting hit like 5 or 6 times, there shouldn't be any here. This should be clear.
Right, but the point is, Hrsvelgar is completely cut off after we went north here. We all have to go towards Nidhogg.
No, because there isn't a puddle here. Like we can hit Racefelder from here. Like the puddles aren't that big.
I guess it's like a
Well,
small
the
little
problem
cubby
is if
hole.
if you make a V shape from B to A, and then if it's hot wing and you're here, you're screwed.
Yeah, but if it's hot tail, there's tons of room. It's just hot.
Well, we
hot
don't-
Would be spicy over here.
We don't know where we would be when that cast starts.
Right, and we're trying to do something that we're going to do every time.
Yeah.
So another thing we could do is instead of going north-south, we could go east-west. So like if we start at 4, we would go center, and then if we had to go back to 3, we have like a V shape of puddles, but there's still room for 2
But
stacks.
it cuts off the entire center right here for hot wings.
I don't think it's that big. Like we could still be in there. And then we would have the 2 stacks on the V side and the spreads on the open side where there's more room. Because then we're not running all the way from 1 up to 4. We're just running from 3 to either 4 or 2.
Wait, doesn't Toto have a picture of how these are overlapping? Didn't he?
You can see a couple of the puddles in the second screenshot I just posted, yeah.
So, do we assume that all these hits happen, like, at the same interval? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. They
1
look
second.
Never mind. I take that back. They
So
look
Yeah, they're
they're
fucking
gonna be
huge.
finished by the time we even get here, right? The
No.
last one should. No, the
Because-
interval between them. I'm looking at the picture of the overlap, right?
For the Aquamorns?
For our puddles.
Yes.
I'm talking about the puddles, right?
Yeah, the Aquamorn puddles.
So, 5 puddles aren't gonna fit. Let's just say it's 5, right? How
I
many?
hope
How many
not.
are actually gonna go north, south, east, west, depending on?
We're probably gonna have
Was
4
it
in the line. 4, like probably gonna have 4 in the line, and then the
Okay.
5th one's probably gonna be adjusted to whichever direction we go after.
If there's a 5th one.
Okay,
Yeah.
we can plan around that. That's fine. And that's only here then. That means the puddles only. You still have all this room up here then.
Yeah, but the puddle's huge.
It's not that huge.
Not that huge.
It doesn't look huge in that first picture because half of it is like outside.
Say we drop the puddle right here. Where's the edge of the puddle towards the 3? Right there.
Here-ish, right?
Yeah.
It looks like it's 7.5 yalms, like halfway between a Doton and like a soil puddle.
Yeah, I think with that second
kind of like
screenshot
that.
Toto posted,
They're around this size.
I think if it was hot tail, there wouldn't be room for 2 stack.
Maybe slightly bigger.
Yeah, I think it's a little bigger.
So if it's hot wings, I guess we could fit 3 and 3. We couldn't do 4 and 2 though.
Yeah, the thing is, like, if we run this way and there's a puddle here and it's hot tail, the stacks have to, like, go around this and run all the way here. Or here.
Yeah.
Like, someone has
south.
to.
Right, because north is cut off. Unless we could fit all of them down south. Like,
I mean,
if hot tail only cleaves through like where these markers are right here, it doesn't go past them, potentially we could.
we could also do where we always start on one side where we're always like horizontally lined up with the 2 orbs. So like if the second orbs are up on 4, we would just start here. And if the second orbs are down on D, but we have to start on this side, we would start down here. So then we would run, or I mean we could start, whatever. We could just run up here. And then center, so we're always ending up in the center. Or I guess if the orbs are here and it's 2, we would have to start here. Go this way first, and then this way. But then we
Yeah,
would
but-
always end up in the center, and then we would spread from here.
The shitty thing though is like if Cauterize is west and 2 is on B, we have to go over here.
Yeah.
Which is insane downtime if we're trying to keep up time in the first
Do we
place.
have to start in the corner? What if we start like here and then like make a, I don't know, like a square? Actually, no, that won't work.
No, you have to cut into 2.
Actually, let me see. Can we start on a cardinal and move out of the one before it even? It would be close.
Like,
Not really.
Like first Aquamorn hits, Well. It'd be close. I don't know if we could start directly. Oh, also no, because what's his face, right? Svelger, like sometimes goes right to the middle.
Yeah, he does.
Yep.
Which means we'd always want to start on the east or west one.
Is Freisfelder's cauterized? Is it the same size as like a column of the orb?
It's half the
explosions?
arena at least.
Yeah.
So it's bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, it should be the same size as Nidhogg's Cauterized, which is exactly half either east or west. So I would assume that it's the same if it's middle.
okay.
It's just it gives you 25%.
Okay. Yeah, we can't do that. Yeah, we'd have to. Yeah, we have to start like past.
Also, yeah, that doesn't work because we would just die to the two fireballs going off every time.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm up for starting in diagonal, running center, going north or south. One question though, if we do start at 4, but we're starting with a 3-to-1 dodge, would we still go here and then go south, or would we just, in that case, go straight through? I guess we would still want to go south, right?
I think for consistency, we'd just go south because
Yeah.
And
we're gonna
also
have to do this
puddles.
sometimes anyway, so we might as well get used to it.
Okay.
But yeah, the shitty pattern is like the V pattern, right? We have to go middle and then we have to go back up to the north. We have to all fit on the. We just have to see how big Hot Tail is, because if it's not that bad, then potentially we could fit everybody in one section of the Hot Tail, like all south or all north.
I mean, I feel like, at least in this fight that we just unsync face rolled, like, wasn't it usually Hot Wing and Hot Tail were roughly the width of his hitbox? Because I know his hitboxes in DSR for that phase are way the fuck
Yeah.
bigger.
Oh yeah. That would be literally the
So it's
entire
not
arena.
comparable,
It's Hot
but-
Tail.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
I-
It would
And
also
yeah.
mean the Hot Wing pattern would be piss easy compared to Hot
Yes.
Tail.
Which would be hilarious.
But I mean, what's the percentage that the hot? Well, I didn't. Never mind.
50%.
I would say what's the percentage that it took up his hot hitbox, but I don't think it's the same.
Yeah, I mean, my gut. I have absolutely nothing to back this up. My gut says it would probably be that Hot Tail covers the middle third, and Hot Wings would cover the outer thirds. So you would have, like, it would. I kind
That's
of
not-
expected to split the
it's
arena
not
into
even.
thirds.
Yeah, that would still be.
Well, no, but what it would mean is you can do, the entire thing in the south or the north if it's tail, because it's a third, which is the same width as you have to deal with when it's wings. But that's my thinking right now, because that way it wouldn't force you to split the party east, north, and south.
Well, that pattern makes Hot Tail easier, because you don't have to deal with Backburn puddles being within the safe space.
I mean, sure, but one of them is going to be a little easier than the other. That's just the nature of the randomness. Isn't it?
Yeah, our Hallowed Plume strat already has one easier than the other. Well, like better than
Yeah.
the other.
Like just because
One of them
one
has
pattern's easier
uptime
doesn't-
while the other doesn't. It doesn't make them like any easier or harder to execute.
Yeah, I'm just saying that I don't think how easy or hard it would be. Like, in I don't know. I don't think that's going to determine. But also, I'm completely speculating, so this is fairly pointless conversation, honestly.
Until we see it. We should just have like a basic strategy and then change it if we need to.
I mean, our strategy is going to change when we see it. That's fine. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
I
I mean,
mean,
for
we should
now,
just-
I think that the run that we have planned, just starting in a corner, using Expedient, doing the run, hooking from the center one way or the other, that should be enough to get us more info at the very least, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, there is no way the intended thing is for me to run here, run here, run here, run here. Like, there's no way that is how it's intended to be. Absolutely no way.
With the puddles, it's definitely intended for you to run.
I
We
understand
just
that.
don't.
but-
We just don't know how many puddles or how long they're gonna be
Right,
there.
but just
so.
I'm just talking from a developmental standpoint, right? Like, there's no way that it's that much. And this is all uptime. This isn't like, if this was downtime, sure, whatever, right? You see what I'm saying? Like, there's never
Yeah,
been a
no,
fight
I
design
understand what
that-
you're saying
that's
specifically
accurate, so-
because
I'm
as a
just
melee, they
saying-
give us that same bullshit when they force us to disengage. But yeah, I don't know.
It's definitely intended that you have to move. We just don't know how much.
No, obviously no shit, Farton. I'm
No.
saying running across the thing twice in one
I'm saying we
mechanic
don't know
is-
that yet, though, because we don't know how many
I
aquamarines. We don't know
know,
about the
but-
puddles.
But what
I'm
saying
saying
is
we don't
the strat
know.
you guys are talking about making, it makes no sense even from a theoretical standpoint.
Well, do you have something else better to suggest? Because this is all that we were able to come up with so far.
I'm saying so far we know you have to run, and until we see how much, we might as well assume you just have to keep running because we've seen puddles that you have to move out of.
Like, there's probably a better strat than what we
Well,
come
we
up with
know
just
there's a
now.
better
But well,
Which is-
yeah, well, we don't
We-
know yet.
So
we
for right, so for
haven't
right now,
had enough time
for the
to
one that
figure it
Sheena just suggested, we're going from B. So let's just go the one we just did. What are we actually going to do this time? All we care about is seeing hot tail size, right? That's all we care
Yeah.
about.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do expedient. We're gonna sprint into the middle. Sanji will call out whether we're breaking north or south. We will
North.
break. Okay, breaking north. Without breaking our stride, and then from there,
Hot tail.
then we start going towards the whichever side we did not start on, and that's it. We're just gonna do that and hope that we live and hope that we can see what hot tail looks like.
Like, once we see the puddles, you might not have to run all the way to A. Like, we might get center, and then you just run north out of the puddle, and that's it.
Yeah. So I
We're
guess
just
let's-
saying for now, until we know, just plan
I
on
get it,
moving
I
a
get
Right,
it,
lot.
I
right.
get it, I get
So
it,
let's
I get it,
not
I get
worry
it.
about the stacks and the spreads and shit. Let's just do the corner thing. So we go to the corner, we run to the middle, and then we run north or south, and we just live to see hot tail or hot wing. That's all we got to do. That's the plan. All right, let's get it.
Yeah, once he starts casting one of those, go to your spread stack spot.
We just need to see hot wing, hot tail.
Shut
That's
up
the
about
goal.
the spread stack spot. Oh my fucking god.
Fartzen.
True. I cannot take Carbuncle with us as much as I want to.
You can if he's this.
Sorry, I forgot about that.
You can, as long as he can cast Troubadour.
I can shield myself.
Hey, I
I
can
mean-
too. What a coincidence.
Maybe we could clear this without a bard.
True butter.
Yeah, just make sure you multi-dot on summoner. Off of Rena. In. Even.
Alright guys, we have time for one pull. Let's make it count.
I don't know, clock says we have 2 hours.
You have to account for time zone differences with Sheena.
Oh, you're right.
His clock says we're 4 hours over already.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually almost time for the next raid.
Sheena getting that overtime.
Blue.
Three north. Yellow.
Knockback.
They should have made those ARPs from dashes not have an AoE. Like the orange indicators.
That would have been annoying to solve that then.
Just a little bit.
Out then in. In then out. That was weird. Was the south tether going to the south party?
Yeah,
guess I
because
didn't
the
realize
middle
we're
one
going-
was on me.
Thought I grabbed it.
Both tethers were going to the south party.
You definitely did not grab it.
Whoa, running extra tonight.
Or running till we clear.
Don't say that, because then it'll be true.
Blue.
B north. Purple.
Knockback. Out and in. Out and in. Yellow. Blue.
Off left. One north. No swaps.
LB southeast.
What color did you have, Fair? You didn't have purple with me, did you?
I had purple.
Okay. I guess you just got pushed up a little too far.
Chain didn't break though, Fair. Purple.
B north. Purple.
Knockback. In then out. In then out. Yellow. Blue.
Off left. C north. No swap.
LB northwest.
Get ready to hold. Hold. Spread, Gina. Tank killers mid, DPS spread. There's Felgar's gonna need some damage on him.
Let's see.
Okay, here we go.
E.
Party near.
Val middle, party north.
Or
North after.
Get ready to move.
Middle then north.
Oh my god, that's so much damage.
Yeah, I started running immediately when Aquamarine cast finished, and I was like real deep into the one fireballs when they went off.
You gotta wait till you get hit. We shouldn't move till we get hit.
Okay.
Then ninja move speed too.
I mean, that doesn't actually compound with sprint.
But it's not sprint, it's expedient.
it's sprint.
It's sprint with extra steps.
It's
Well, it's
sprint
less
with
steps
some
for everyone.
mitigation.
My Miracle is late again.
But yeah, no, that does make sense. I said earlier when we were talking about it, like sprint when the cast finishes, and no one corrected me, so I just had that in my head.
Yeah, we were missing Caracal, Reprisal, and Feint on the first hit.
Sheena, was I reprisaling that or you? I don't.
You can't
'Cause I have
reprisal
shake,
that. You reprisal Akafa.
Right, so that's your reprisal then.
Let's say, Fair, how busy are you at that point? Because I'm in the middle of my 60-second trick burst. So if you don't have a lot going on, you could feint. Like I can try to get it if you're busy as well. But okay, yeah. Either way, then just let me know.
Yeah, I started moving after we got hit and I was fine.
Yeah, only the melees got hit.
You made it all the way to the middle, Sheena?
Oh yeah. And then I got knocked into the wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at your bot then. You said you waited till you got hit, basically.
Yeah.
Wow, Sheena didn't even die to Pyre.
Good job, Sheena. Oh, you didn't even stop? I had to stop. Did not run into the middle. You just kept going.
No,
No,
fear.
Toto died. Yeah, Toto died to the middle popping. Who else died?
Yeah, I just booked it, and I moved too early. Was my problem.
Yeah, Fairport also died to the middle orbs.
Expedient always feels like so much more than you expect it to be.
Yeah. I guess when you're running, you could either stutter step like a half step. That should just do it right. Just as you're running, just do a quick stutter step before you reach the middle, and then keep going.
Yeah, what Sandry means is you let go of the button and press it immediately.
Yeah.
If you wait longer than that, you're gonna get bled.
Yeah. But you definitely got to do that, otherwise you risk just getting nuked by the first ones.
This feels like it's going to be similar movement, almost to.
Towers.
No, I was thinking of one of the trios.
Oh yeah, I think it's Blackfire, right?
Was it Blackfire? Was that whichever one you have to bait the puddles like as a party running out and then
That's
loop
Blackfire.
around? Okay.
Yeah. Although people did, well, I guess you could stutter step there too. I did the wiggle.
I think we did a little. Well, yeah, I know I did a little like minor stutter step there, but
Oh, also, Slice, I moved my Troubadour back to the last ancient quagga of the second Thornton phase. If you just want to save barrier for Akmorn.
Okay.
Because I think we'll live through that. And barrier's
Also-
probably, like the best mitigation for Akmorn.
Which quagga are you talking about?
The second one, like the last one during that phase.
Oh, okay.
Because I have Troubadour there now. Because I can do Troubadour for both that and Akmorn,
How much
but
did we live on that second quagga?
the barrier has a longer cooldown.
I know we were speculating on whether Hrsfelgar would be back, but I can confirm that he will be back. He jumped down there like as we died.
I don't know, Quagga does do a lot of damage.
Gonna be fine because we already have so much med stacked on top of the barrier.
But with the Akmorn, that healing buff might make a difference.
How many Akmorns was that? Was that 5 that time, perhaps?
I only got hit by 3, I think, before we wiped.
I think the most casts that I've seen is 4 so far.
Yeah, that was another 4 feet.
Yeah, the fourth one hit me in the wall.
Yeah, I saw that.
yeet.
So it went on Sheena. Actually, I don't know if it started on Sheena.
Irrelevant.
Well, if it went on tanks, you could save your invuln for it.
It started on Fairport before though.
Oh, okay,
so it
never
was
mind.
Now, what was the? Let's see this layout
on
here.
Lost this time.
I don't want to say it's consistent, but we did have stacks so far on opposite, like non-DPS and DPS. Like it's never been 2 DPS with a stack or 2 non-DPS with a stack. Probably completely random, but something to keep in mind, I guess.
If we move healing barrier for the second ancient quagga, can we get a feint on that instead?
On the second quagga for phase 5?
Yeah, Toto, you're fainting like the first quagga in Heavenly Heal,
Yeah.
right? So fair.
I mean, I'm not bothering with Heavenly Heal because we're involving every
Oh, right.
single one of
Okay,
them,
yeah, then
but-
either one of you, you could.
Feint is 90 seconds, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that'll be up for Hawkmorn anyways, if either one of you use it.
Yeah, okay, then we can move healing magic barrier to Aquans then.
So now that we know what's
Healing
for
barrier. Barrier.
Yes, that skill.
Magical shield.
When are you switching to white mage, I'll tell you.
It would be really useful here, right? Lilies.
Yeah.
And a cure 3.
Liturgy, Temperance, Consolation.
Liturgy, yeah.
Heal, instant cast heals while you're moving.
I think I've got the order down though. I need to like prep a swift cast in Zoe beforehand and then just use my Toxicons while we're moving, and then I can like Ixochol and Numa as we're moving.
I think I forgot Shake It Off as well.
Wow.
How dare you. Should probably use it after the first hit so we get the heal out of it.
Yeah, also Dark Missionary didn't register on everyone for the first hit. It was like on 2 people. Stupid how that goes out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm thinking Fairport, if you want to... Here's what I'm thinking is I'll keep my feint on that first Ancient Quagga if you can hit the second one in phase 5, and then I can try to get Akmorn. Since we're both bursting there anyway, I'll keep the muscle memory I already have for that first Quagga, and then I'll have mine off cooldown in time for the big spicy.
You're birthing there?
And what?
Birthing?
When did I say birthing?
You meant to say bursting, and
Just now, you said it just now.
I heard birthing.
I'm tired. I should go to
It
bed.
could be on my end being tired.
Yeah, I need to go.
You definitely didn't say birthing until Farson said birthing, and then you said it because he said it.
So it's Fartson's fault. Got it.
I thought you said like bursting, but you said it slightly incorrect and corrected yourself, but maybe it was a different word.
I don't know. I have a VOD. We'll find out later. Except we probably won't because I don't give enough of a crap.
I don't either, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, you're in luck, guys, because I do.
Of course you do.